संतोषयता सन्तौ श्रीररूपसनातनौ दाक्षिणात्येन भट्टेन पुनरेतद्विविच्यते तस्याद्यं ग्रन्थनालेकं क्रान्तव्युत्क्रान्तखण्डितम् पर्यालोच्याथ पर्यायं कृत्वा लिखति जीवकः. Hare Krishna. So we were discussing twenty-eighth Anashada. So everyone understood yesterday's points. Where is others? Where are didn't come? Okay. So we understood that first एते चांस कला पुंसस्तु एते चांस कला पुंसा कृष्णस्तु भगवान स्वयं एते चांस कला pumsaha. From this sloka we are understanding Krishna is the avatari because he is mentioned here as tu Krishna tu Bhagavan. So from this we understood he is the avatari. He is not like others, other avatars. So then after that we also dealt the problem is in one place he is said as avatari and in another place he is we are seeing in the 23rd verse as avataraha. Then what we should take which sloka? Then based upon the Paurvaparya. Paurvaparya Nyaya Purva Polam. From this the later one is more stronger, previous one is weaker. So from this we understood previous one is here, two only are there. So that's why previous one is weaker. So from this we concluded that we should take Krishna is avatari only, not the avatara. And next next problem is so then avataraha avatari. This later one we took is the avatari. And also there is one more reason to take avatari. We give two reasons. One is this Paurva Parya Nyaya, and another is we are examining. So these statements based upon the Shruti, Linga, Vakya, Pramana, Ityadi. So in that Shruti is more powerful than the Linga. So Linga is more powerful than the Vakya. So like this, Shruti, Linga, Vakya and so on. So Shruti means Nirapekshara, independent statement. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam, this is the independent statement. And previous in the verse number 23, we are saying Krishna as Avatara, that is based upon the Prakarana. So based upon the Prakarana, he is Avatara, based upon the Shruti, he is the Avatari. So Shruti is powerful than the Prakarana, so that's why he is Avatari. This is the second reason we gave. Two reasons we gave to say Krishna is avatari. After saying this, then why avatara? So why Krishna is mentioned as avatara there? So in the avatara list, why his name is mentioned? The reason is avatara means we should understand that Krishna being his Swarupa, he comes to this material world and so he performs various leelas for the benediction of his devotees, who nourish his devotees. It is the meaning of avatar. Next, after this, यथा उक्तम ब्रह्म संहितायां रामादिमूर्तिषु कलानियमेन तिष्ठन् नानावतारमकुरुद्भुवनेषु किन्तु कृष्णः स्वयं समभवत् परमः पुमान् यो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि रामादिमूर्तिषु कला नियमेन तिष्ठन् नानावतारम अकरोत् भुवनेषु. Supreme Lord in the form of he is sitting in the Rama and other. That means he is appearing in various avatars as Rama and other in this bhuvana. Bhuvana means in this material world. Krishna swayam samabhavat paramaha puman. But Krishna is swayam, he himself is appearing. Also, he himself also is appearing. He is appearing in the form of avatars and also he is appearing himself. So this is the proof. So in this material world, he is not only coming in the form of avatars, but he is also coming in the directly. Swayam samabhavat. So directly he is appearing. So that's why with this idea, so Sukadeva Goswami is mentioning Krishna also as avatara. Because Krishna also manifest or Krishna also comes to this material world directly. That is the reason. Huh? No, Krishna is only Parahapuman. No. Here Paramapuman is the Visheshna for the Krishna. So Krishna is a supreme personality. That's it. Paramahapuman is the supreme Purusha. So here avatarascha prakruta vaibhave avataranam iti gneyam. So avatars means appearing in the one second. Avatara means prakruta vaibhave avataranam. Means actually Krishna is not visible. Avatara meaning what you should take here. Generally, avatara means it's a part and parcel. Either the amsha or the kala. But here avatara means Krishna is appearing means that means he is also amsha of something. No. What is the meaning of avatara? Avatara. Krishna is also avatara means prakruta vaibhave avataranam means he is now becoming visible in the material world. This is the meaning of avatar of Krishna. He is always pervasive, but he is not visible. But now he started visible to everyone. That is avatara.
Avataran means Prabhuji?
Huh?
Avataran. Sorry, Avataranam.
Yeah. Avataranam, Prakruta Vaibhave, Avataranam means being visible in the material nature.
Avataranam means descending, no?
Descending means, what is the meaning of descending means? He is becoming visible now. He is always everywhere there or not.
Yes, Sarvatra.
Ah, Avataranam. And that's a Prakruta Vaibhave Avatarana. Itigini. So avatarascha prakruta vaibhave avatara. Now in the text number 23, we are seeing with the Krishna, Rama is also mentioned. Ramakrishna. एकोनविंशे विंशतिमे वृष्णिषु प्राप्य जन्मनि रामकृष्णाविति भुवो भगवान् हरद्भरम्. Ramakrishna. Ramakrishna, Rama, Balaram is also mentioned along with the name of Krishna. So from this what we should understand? Sri Krishna Sahacharyena Sri Ramasyapi Purushamshat Purushamshatvatyayah Gneyah. Since Rama is also mentioned along with the Krishna and both are doing the Bhuvaha Haranam, that means both are reducing the burden of the earth. So here, since Rama is accompanied with the Krishna, how Krishna is beyond the Purusha, similarly, Rama is also beyond the Purusha. Like how Krishna is not the Amsha of the Purusha, similarly, Rama is also not the Amsha of the Purusha. Balaram. Here Rama means Balaram. That we should take. That is understanding. Only, that means one logic we are giving. Why Balaram is also Bhagavan? Why Balaram is also not the Amsha of the Purusha? The only reason is because Rama is mentioned along with the Krishna. And both are doing that. Same activity both are doing means both should be same category. Yeah. So that is it. Yeah. Yeah, same status they should have. That's why. Like Krishna is, because yeah, both are doing that. What is that activity? So Aharat Bhuvaha Bharam, the burden of the earth. Next, अत्र तु शब्दः अंशकलाभ्यः पुंसश्च सकाशात् भगवतः वैलक्षण्यं बोधयति. One more research point here, logical point. In the Ete Chamsakala Pumsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Here in this sloka, tu is there. Now we will discuss about this tu. Why this tu is there? Already I said, but once again we are seeing here. So what we read till now, tu means but. That means Krishna is, so that means ete cha amshakalaha. Amshakalaha pumsaha amshakalaha. Ete. That means all these list. So they are all the amshas are the kalas of the Purusha. Krishna tu, that means but Krishna is Swayam Bhagavan. Means this tu shabda is indicating Krishna is different from the, directly different from the amshas and kalas and also Purusha. He is different from the amshas of the Purusha, kalas of the Purusha and also Purusha. Yes? Otherwise, two word is doing that much. He is different from the Amsha, Kalas, and also that Purusha. Amsha of the Purusha, Kalas of the Purusha, and also Swayam Purusha. And also Purusha. He is different from all these. That is stated by word tu. Yadva anena tu shabdena savadharana srutihi iyam iti pratiyate. Otherwise, one more understanding on tu. So what is that one more understanding? Yadva means one more understanding. By this two word, we are understanding, already we understood Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. That is Shruti. But Krishna Bhagavan Swayam, this much is Shruti. But in that statement, tu also is there. Then it is normal, not normal Shruti. Savadharana Shruti. Huh? Huh? Savadharana Shruti means it is, one second, English word. It is definitive. Definitive. It is definitive. You know the meaning of definitive statement? That means definitive. English experts. Definitive means what? Can you anyone see the meaning of definitive? Actually, in the sentences we see definitive statement. That means it is
Nishchitartha.
Nishchita.
Nishchitartha.
Yeah.
Nishchita.
Yeah. Yes. That means it is definite, means is concluded. Is a are concluded are the, it is final. Nirdharana. It's establishing. Nirdharana actually. Otherwise. That means what it means you can understand. See here.
जिसमें परिवर्तन या सुधार संभव नहीं
प्रभु,
जिसमें परिवर्तन या सुधार संभव नहीं.
Yeah, definitive means there is no further changes in this. Savadharana Srutiri Baliyam. That means you should understand there is in the another places Ramastu Bhagavan Swayam, Narayanastu Bhagavan Swayam. You'll be seeing Narayana Bhagavan Swayam or the Rama Bhagavan Swayam. That kind of statements will come. That means some statements, some Shruti Vakyas in another book or another place. So Narayana is also Bhagavan, like that. Some independent statement may be there. So all those all becoming now secondary, and this is becoming primary because it is definitive statement. So that means there is no change in this. Grammatical rule. Savadharana Sruti. Tu Shabda is indicating the Savadharana Sruti. Even in the same Bhagavatam, if you see somewhere someone as Bhagavan is said, you should not take those statements. You should take only this statement. Because it is Savadharana Sruti. Same thing Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, how he says, it is a Paribhasha Sutram. Same thing, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur commentary, if you see, he is saying this is a Paribhasha Sutra. That means Paribhasha Sutra means in the whole chapter, in the whole book, only one place it comes. And it is ruling all the statements in the entire book. So there, that's why Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says this is a, based upon this two, he says it is the Paribhasha Sutram, or otherwise here Srila Jiva Goswami is saying this two means here Savadharana Sruti. Means other Srutis may come in the Bhagavatam, Narayana Bhagavan Swayam. But that is also overruled. Those are all secondary statements only you should take. But this is the primary Sruti also, is the primary Sruti. Okay. इति न्यायेन श्रुत्यैव श्रुतम् अपि अन्येषां महानारायणादीनां स्वयं भगवत्वं गुणीभूतम् आपद्यते. They are all secondary. Narayanah Bhagavan Swayam, if this kind of statement came, then those are all secondary. Even other scriptures we no need to worry because already we established Bhagavatam. But in the Bhagavatam, if you get Bhagavatam doesn't need any support. Already Jiva Goswami rejects. If you put something as support for Bhagavatam, acha. Savadharana, you are asking simply example for Savadharana Sruti. Savadharana Sruti, for this, do you have any another example? I need to see. Here it is not mentioned. Okay. Next, evam pumsah iti. So try to understand what is the, how the flow is going. So today we are started seeing the tu, especially. Before that also we saw what is the definition of avatara, and after that tu, and also Rama. So why we are considering Rama is also beyond the Purusha or the Amsha of the Purusha. Why we are not saying? Because he is accompanied with the Krishna, that's why. And tu Shabda is making the difference between the Krishna is different from the Purusha Avataras and Purusha Amsas and Purusha Kalas. That is another statement, another point we got. And another meaning of the tu is so Savadharana Sruti. So tu is not there. Tu we took another. That means there tu means but Nanda. But that means Vasudeva did somehow festival, and but Nanda did another way. But that means there are, that is establishing there Nanda is superior to the Vasudeva because he is Mahamana. Nanda Maharaj is a Mahamana. That means he was having great rejoice than the Vasudeva. and that is described by the celebration. If you see the next celebration here, anyway. Now, evam pumsah iti bhagavan iti cha pradhamam upakramodishtasya tasya shabdadvayasya tat sahodarena tenaiva shabdena cha pratinirdeshat tau eva khalu etau iti smarayati. Tau eva khalu etau iti smarayati. So, if you see in the starting of this chapter, we are seeing two words: Jagruhe Paurusham Rupam Bhagavan Mahadadibhi Sambhutam Shodashakalam Adau Lokasasrukshaya. This is the beginning of this chapter. This is the sloka, beginning sloka of this chapter. Here you are seeing what you are seeing. This Bhagavan Shabda and Purusha Shabda here. Jagruhe Paurusham Rupam Bhagavan. Two things are coming here. Bhagavan is coming, Purusha is coming. In the starting. That means Upakrama, we have two words. Bhagavan and Purusha. Now, 28th sloka is the conclusion. Then after that, a new thing is coming. After that, what is coming? After that, Suta Goswami is proceeding to tell about the Brahman. Till now, he said the Purusha and Bhagavan. After that, he is going to tell about the Brahman. So that's why context is, topic is changing after 28. So that's why 28th sloka is the last sloka of this prasanga. Okay, about the Purusha and Bhagavan. The first sloka is also having the two words Purusha and Bhagavan. And last sloka, Upasamhara Vakyam, ending conclusion statement. In that also two words are there. What are those? Pumsaha Bhagavan. So here Pumsaha is the equivalent word for the Purusha. So we should understand here Suta Goswami in the conclusion statement, he is simply reminding those two words which are mentioned in the first sloka. By mentioning Bhagavan as Bhagavan, so he is reminding Bhagavan there in the first sloka. And also by using the Pumsa, which is the equivalent word for the Purusha, so by that he is reminding Purusha. So now, starting Purusha, Pumsa, Purusha Bhagavan is there, ending also the same thing are there. Now what we should understand from this? Same, that means this ending Pumsa and Bhagavan indicating the starting Purusha and Bhagavan. Uddesha pratinirddeshayoho pratitistagita nirasanaya vidbadvir eka shabdah prayujyate tat samavarnova. So yatha, okay. So what Jiva Goswami is achieving from this? By saying that this conclusive statement having the Pumsa and Bhagavan, that is indicating the Purusha and Bhagavan, means what he is establishing, trying to establish. See, that Bhagavan is nothing but this Krishna. Here Bhagavan, in the conclusive statement, Bhagavan means who? That is Krishna. So that means Krishna only took the Purusha form. To say Krishna is only Purusha form, what you should do? You should first establish those two and these two are the same. That is the main thing you should do. So that's why we are saying that. So any expert people, what they do? There is one rule. Uddesha pratinirddeshayoho pratiti stagitaya nirasanaya vidvadbir eka eva shabdah prayujyate tat samavarnova. So that means intelligent people are the scholars, what they do? if they start telling about the some x and that something is there and it is x, and he described, and while concluding about that thing he will use the same word x or the equivalent word to the x. That is a obvious. So because one should not confused between the conclusion and the starting. So the same way here also, now Pumsaha and Bhagavan, these are there in the conclusive, and here Purusha and Bhagavan, and this is the Upakrama Vakya, that means beginning statement, and this is Upasamhara, this is the conclusive statement. That is clear, because topic is changing, that's why you can say it is conclusive statement. And also Vidwan, what they do, they will represent the same thing with the same words. So that means this Pumsa is definitely representing the Purusha, and Bhagavan is reminding us this Bhagavan. That means here Bhagavan is Krishna, means here also Bhagavan means should be Krishna. That means Krishna is taking the Purusha form, and then from this, so other Purusha is coming, and from he is the cause for the various avatars. Example also is given. Jyotishthomadhikarane vasante vasante cha jyotisha yajeta ityatra jyotihi shabdah jyotishtoma vishayah bhavati iti. Even there is example. What is that example? Vasante vasante cha jyotisha yajeta. In every vasanta, one should worship through the Jyotish. Jyotisha means Jati, that is Jyotishtoma Yajna. So that means similar words are mentioned. Similar words are the same as it is they mention. Because people, what they want to counteract on you. That means they don't want to allow you to take this as the same Purusha and Bhagavan. Now our whole endeavor is what? Our whole endeavor is this Purusha and this Bhagavan is nothing but this Purusha and this Bhagavan. That is our main target actually. So that's why they may use the as it is like Bhagavan in the starting and ending statements, or otherwise they use the similar words also. Similar words also they can use. Like Pumsaha is used. Is a similar to the Purusha. Like example, Vasante Jyotisha Yajeta. So here Jyotisha means you should take Jyotishtoma Yajna. So some words are mentioned, similar words, Jyotisha. Like that. Same, yes. Because many people object you, Pumsa and Bhagavan, so not that Purusha and Bhagavan which is starting, no. Yeah. Because here, and same words or similar words are mentioned, then that can be indicating the reminding the starting one only. That. Okay. Next. Tatra tattvavada guruvahatu cha sabdasthane swashabdam patitva evam achakshate. our Tattvavada Guru. Who is that? Madhvacharya. Madhvacharya, he is taking the alternative reading. What is that? Ete cha, instead of cha, ete swa. Ete cha amshakalaha is there, na? Ete swamshakalaha is taking. Instead of cha, ete cha amshakalaha, in the place of cha, what he is taking? Swa. Ete swamshakalaha. And also he is explaining like this. Madhvacharya taking the in the place of cha swa, and he is giving the different explanation. What he is saying? Ete proktaha avataraha moola rupi swayam eva. That means now if you take ete swamshakalaha pumsaha krishnastu bhagavan swayam means Krishna, that itself is clarifying now. Ete, that means all these swamshakalaha, his own amshakalaha, and but he is swayam. Krishna is the swayam. That he is considering in his book, that is why is there. He will say, why you are taking cha? He is also there in the sloka. So because Madhvacharya is reading like this, whatever copy he got, in that swa is there. Take mic, whatever you want to speak in the mic. You want to give comment on Madhvacharya? So, you go and ask Prabhu, why you are taking years for? What is the proof? Okay. So he is saying it is Swam Shakalaha. Ete Swam Shakalaha Pumsaha. Krishnastu Bhagavan. So Ete Proktaha Avataraha Moola Rupi Swayame. That means what it means. If you take Swa, what is the commentary you should hear from on this? Ete, all these whatever the avatars said, they are all only Swamshas. Moola Rupi is Krishna, that is Swayam Krishna only. That is Avatari. And Kim Swarupaha, that means these are all Swamshaha. Ete Avataraha Moola Rupi Swayameva Kim Swarupaha, that means Swamshakalaha. That means all these avatars are Swamshakalaha. That means they are not like Jivas. That is the point he is establishing. So answer Vibhinnamsha point he is bringing. Jivavat na tu jivavat Vibhinnamshaha. If you take Swa there in the place of Cha, then all these avatars are the Swamshaha or otherwise Kalaha. Not the, that means one may ask then now, what about the Narada and others? So, Mike. Okay. If you don't want to speak, then no problem. Swamshakalaha natu jivavat vibhinnamshaha. He is taking that kind of meaning. All the avatars are the Swamshaha or otherwise Kalaha. Natu jivavat vibhinnamshaha. Yatha Varahe, in the Varaha Purana also it is said. Swamshachata vibhinnamsha iti dvedamsha ishyate. Amshino yattu samardhyam yat swarupam yathastiti. Tadevam nanu matropi bedaswam shamshino kvachit. Vibhinnam solpa shakti syat kinchit samarthyam Nitya Matrayuk. So amshas are two types. Dvedha amshaha. Swamshaha, Vibhinna amshaha. Next, after that, what he said? Amsino yattu samartyam yat swarupam yatha stitihi. So swamsha means swarupam is as it is. That is swamsha. Same swarupam yatha stitihi. That means in the swamsha case, what? Parabrahmatvam is there in the amsha also. Swamsha. But in the Vibhinnamsha, Parabrahmatvam will not be there. Because that Swarupa, that means Swarupa will be as it is in the case of Swamsha. Simple verse is Parabrahmatvam is directly in that, in the Swamsha. Next, in the Vibhinnamsha, it's not like that. Parabrahmatvam is not there. That means in the Swamsha case, what is going to happen? In the case of this Swamsha, so same samartyam. That means amshino yattu samartyam yat swarupam yatha stitihi tadeva na anumatropi bhedaha swamshino kutrachit kvachit. What is the difference between Swamsha and Vibhinnamsha? We should understand from here. In the case of Swamsha, samartyam will be the same. That means like how Krishna is always free from the Maya, same way his amshas also. So they are free from the Maya. They are not influenced by the Maya. So Maya is always behind to them. And also they are also having the Swarupa. Same Swarupa means that Swarupa is out of the Swarupa Shakti. That is a Haladini, Sandhini, Samvit. So same thing is carried forward in this also. Next, Nanumatropi Beda. There will be no difference in that. That means, so the Swarupa is not going to change. Swarupa is the same. Swarupa is the same means, so Jiva Swarupa is different and the Swamsha Swarupa. Jiva is a Vibhinnamsha. And the Vishnu and all these are all the Swamshas. So Swamsha Swarupa are the Swarupa of the Supreme Lord. That means that their intrinsic nature is same as it is. But in the case of Vibhinnamsha, so it is not Alpa Shakti Syat. That means they are not having the full powers like the Amsha. Alpa Shakti, only minute is there. And Kinchis Samarthya Matrik, and it is able to do little bit only. Limited powers it is having. There is a difference between the Swamsha and Vibhinnamsha. So Vayu Purana, it is from the Varaha Purana. It is from the Varaha Purana. So who is, till now we read the commentary of Madhvacharya. If we take this Swa in the place of Cha, so then how the Madhvacharya commented, that is this. That means he is saying Swamshaha and avatars are not like Vibhinnamshaha. Okay. Next, Atra question.
Actually, I am unable to understand that Swamsha Swarupa. I want little bit clarification. Swamsha Swarupa.
Swamsha Swarupa and Amshi Swarupa is same. Swarupa means here what you should take. So that Swarupa is that nature. The nature of the Swarupa is the same. Jivatma Swarupa is what? Out of the Tatastha Shakti. But Swamsha Swarupa is out of Swarupa Shakti. That is, there is no difference actually. But if see, Vishnu is a Swamsha, Brahmaji is a Vibhinnamsha, but Shiva is the na Swamsha, na Vibhinnamsha, in between Amsha. So that's why, since it is a Swamsha Vishnu, in the Vishnu Sakshat Parabrahmatvam is there. Sakshat Parabrahmatvam is there. But the Brahmaji is not Swamsha, so that's why Sakshat Parabrahmatvam is not there. Shiva is also in between, there is no Sakshat Parabrahmatvam. So that's why if you worship Vishnu, so you will be freed from the Maya and you will get the liberation and also bhakti. But if you worship the Shiva and the directly, that means with the Upadhi, also if you worship Vishnu, that means you are seeing the Vishnu as Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is also going to benefit you. That is not a, so because his Sakshat Parabrahmatvam is there, that is going to deliver you. But if you worship Shiva as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then it will not yield to the any liberation. Or otherwise Brahmaji as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then that is also not going to yield any liberation or the highest results than that. So that's why this is a difference. This difference is there. And if you worship the Vishnu, yeah, anyway, that's another discussion. This is the point. Sakshat Parabrahmatvam is there in this, and there is no Sakshat Parabrahmatvam in the case of Shiva and the Brahmaji. Okay, we'll see the later next tomorrow.
Prabhuji,
And Prabhuji, that Narad Muni and Sanat Kumar, they are Bibhinan son, Prabhuji.
Yeah, they are the Avesha.
Prabhuji, one more thing that in Ramadi, so Ram means Balaram or
Ramadi Murtishu means it is Sri Ram there. But in another place, that means Rama is with the Krishna, that means Rama Krishna with the Bhuvo. Here Rama means Balaram. So yeah, Ananta is asking that Narada and others, they are also counted as avatara, and all avatars are the Swamshas, we are saying. So this is the controversy he is seeing. Yes, Prabhu, Ananta Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu, this I was asking.
Yeah. So here we have to see Madhvacharya how he commented on that sloka. So in general, he is saying avatars are Swamsha. But in the specifically here in this case, we are considering the Narada and also Sanat Kumaras all as also avatars. So in that case, then how, yeah, Madhvacharya is dealing them. They are definitely not the Swamsha. So here saying of avatars as the Swamsha means in general sense. That only we should take. Those will be dealt differently. Like we also say, so Swamsha, all avatars are Swamsha, but still there are the categories. Some Avesha avatars, and also Kala, Vibhutis. Like that, there will be some category. In their this is account of Laghu Bhagavatamritam and this classification. And Madhvites also there might be having some classification. Yeah, Madhvites also might be having some classification. How they are dividing these avatars. We should see, Prabhu, actually. You're getting, bro? Okay.
Hi, yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki